Last Friday, I took a flight to Spain for my birthday, and we got off the plane, and a bit later we went to a pub, and then we ended up going to a club. And a situation arose with a girl, a very attractive girl, that I could have went and done stuff with her back at the hotel room, and it was going towards that direction. If some of you know what I mean, some of you know what I mean, but it's going towards that direction to the point we're about to leave, we're about to go. And I just felt this feeling of not wanting to do it. Not wanting to do it. I was feeling like, why would I do this? I don't really care about the person. I don't really want this. And in a real level, it was me who was initiating a lot of it. But on a real level, it made me question myself to a degree. And I'm quite proud of the decision I made. And literally, me and my brother just walked off. And it was one of these things, we said bye or whatever, and I messaged her the next day. But it was one of these things where we left it there. And it's one of these things where I had the mindset that this isn't what I truly wanted. This isn't a person that I truly wanted. And even though this person may have amazing qualities, I don't know the person, you know. They may have amazing qualities and they may have different qualities about them. It wasn't what I truly wanted. I don't want to just get with random women, you know what I mean? I want to get with people who I actually care about or respect or build stuff with. And that was the true realization I had at that point. And it's weird for me because I've had that realization, but not as it's happening, if that makes sense. And it's one of these things that were beautiful and amazing and almost a moment of gratitude for myself. And I just want you lot to not settle for less. And this is not saying this person's inadequate or terrible or whatever, because we're both drunk, you know what I mean? But what I am saying is, if you truly want something, and this can go for your career, this can go for all different areas, this can go for relationships. If you consistently settle for less, you're going to settle for less more and more and more. And if you just get in this degenerate activity with a person you don't care about, then it's going to be one of these things that affects you a little bit, and you're going to be more likely to do it again. And it's one of these things that you may not ever learn the lesson from it. And I've learned the lesson from it, and I know what I truly want. I don't want some random shit with a random person, you know? Even if they're attractive on the external and they're attracted to me on the external, it doesn't matter that much to me. Years ago it mattered like that. 2 years ago when I started going out and getting attention, it mattered a lot. But now it don't matter. Now it don't matter. It's one of these things where it's like, okay, it is what it is. Like, I don't really feel that degree of wanting to do it as much now. And it's one of these things where I know what I truly want, and I don't want you lot to settle for less or something. I'm not calling this person less, but what I'm saying is it's not what I want. Don't settle for what you don't want. And this is one of these things that like these women that say you know 10 out of 10s and all that, but on a real level, don't settle for what you don't want. You don't always have to settle for something that you don't truly want, you know? You have control over yourself, and ultimately you can have more self-respect if you do that. If you went home and just got with a random person, you're not necessarily going to feel that self-respect as much, you know? You may feel the validation, and that's what you get ego validation. Oh, I feel attractive, or I feel like this, and I feel I can get women, and you feel like your mates will love it and they laugh at it and all this. But on a real level, does it really matter? Does it even lead to anything? Does it even lead to anything you really wanted? Does it lead to a relationship or something of meaning, something that means something? It doesn't, does it? A lot of times it doesn't. And I don't want you lot in that position, because you may waste a lot of time. You may not go towards where you want to be, the person you want to be. I don't want you lot in that position. What I do want you lot to do is understand what you want, and don't settle for less. Don't settle for something you don't necessarily want, or it's easier, or whatever it is. Settle for something you truly want and you truly desire. Don't put all this effort into yourself like I've done to just attract a random stranger and think, oh yeah. You know what I mean? And it's a weird one, because a lot of people will say, oh, it's on a plate, you might as well get it. But I don't know. From that mind state, I knew it wouldn't fulfill me. I've got to a point now where I know it didn't fulfill me. So there's no point in me even doing it a lot of time, you know? And it's more so something that I get fulfillment out of means more to me than that. And that's the point I'm at now. And I'm happy for that growth, and I'm grateful for that growth. And I just don't want you lot in that position where you constantly settle for less, and it leads to more problems, or it leads to you not feeling fulfilled, you know? That's what I don't want for you lot. And that's the overall message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.